Hello and welcome to HerbGuy. It's me, the Herb Guy. So to kick things off for this introduction video, we are going to go ahead and read the description of the channel, and then we will talk about some of the concepts that I will be talking about on this channel and what to expect to see on this channel. So welcome to HerbGuy. This channel is dedicated to the study, science, and use of medicinal herbs and plants. I will talk about and educate you on the works and practice of Dr. John R. Christopher, the founder of the School of Natural Healing. Dr. Richard Schultz, the founder of HerbDoc.com and American Botanical Pharmacy. Dr. Joe Wallach, the founder of Longevity. We will talk about the Gerson therapy from Charlotte Gerson. We'll talk a little bit about Weston A. Price's work as well. And we'll talk about mycologist Paul Stamets, the founder of Host Defense. We're also going to talk about Dr. Christopher's and Dr. Schultz's other teachers who are mentioned in their work. And we'll talk about and educate you on natural healing and holistic practices. I want to share an alternative method of health and wellness so you can do I want to share an alternative method of health and wellness you can do from your own home to empower you to become your own doctor and make your home your own clinic for your own health. I will share my own discoveries of herbs, plants, practices, recipes, and creations that I learned while living a natural healing lifestyle on this channel. So let's build a community of natural healers. So another thing I wanted to mention in this video too is that I'm going to be actively participating in the School of Natural Healing. My plan is to become a master herbalist. And what I'll get to show you and share with you guys on this channel is my journey to becoming an herbalist, essentially. And I have the pamphlet right here, School of Natural Healing. I'm super excited to be attending the school. I plan on attending the school either by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. We'll just see what life throws at me. But I did want to let you know that too. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple books from Dr. Christopher, his work. So a couple of books that he wrote and published and had some co-publishers with, you could say, is Every Woman's Herbal by Kathy Geely. This will be a book that we will go through. And here's the 15th edition of The School of Natural Healing by Dr. Christopher. All its pride and joy. The school told me that they just came out with the 16th edition of this book, so no longer the updated version. So this is a little bit about Dr. Christopher. And I will also talk about products, his products on this channel. I want to go ahead and show you a few of them that I use a lot. Most routinely, we have his Herbal Tooth and Gum Powder. We have his Complete Tissue and Bone. Set that down here. We got Relax Ease Extract, just to name a few. We got some really great products, and I'm super excited to share some reviews with you and show you how to use them, as well as make my own tinctures, tonics, poultices, herbal decoctions, teas. And it's not just going to be all the herbs from the School of Natural Healing. There'll be other herbs that I will talk about on this channel that probably aren't talked about or mentioned very much. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys that as well. Let's go and move on to the next thing. So as I mentioned before, we'll talk about some other teachers too from Dr. Christopher and Dr. Schultz. This was a student of his, Kurt King. He became a master herbalist from Dr. Christopher's school. Just to name a couple, Dr. Jensen. We also have Sebastian Knife. This was actually one of Dr. Schultz's teachers. I may be wrong. If anybody's watching this and they've seen Dr. Christopher's lectures, maybe you guys could leave a comment down below. Let me know. Big book on hydrotherapy and using herbs for health and wellness. So we'll cover some of those topics and information as well from their work. You know, basically I'm teaching from a teacher of teachers. And Dr. John R. Christopher and Dr. Richard Schultz were big on that. All right, the man, the myth, the legend. This was what started it all for me, and I went down this rabbit hole of health and wellness, holistic practices, and natural healing, herbs, the like. We got Dr. Schultz here. 20 powerful steps to health, to a healthier life. Excuse me, guys, I'm a little winded. I'm just so excited. So we'll be going through his work as well, these books that I have here. This is an old one, but Breaking the Code, medical terminology. The Incurables program, developed originally by Dr. Christopher, but Dr. Schultz revamped the program and made it into this. He was able to call it this by name. This book, Detoxification. I'm not going to say all of his books and works, but just a few here on this video. We got blog posts from his old website, current website, but those blog posts are no longer up there. And then, this is an older one, but this was one of my first books I got from Dr. Schultz, Colds and Flu, a clinical doctor and patient manual. Great to own and have on hand. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and show you some of Dr. Schultz's products. My favorite one, Superfood Plus. I swear by this stuff. I've been taking this for like the last 10 years. And it is a phenomenal product. Probably one of the best green superfood, green drinks that you can get on the market today. It works. It's great. It's a great multivitamin, prenatal, anything and everything, dealing with nutrition and getting more nutrition into your body. It's one of the reasons why Dr. Schultz created this. I look forward to doing videos for you on this channel and showing you what I make with Superfood Plus. And then I'm just going to show you a few other products that I take and that I've taken over the years from Dr. Schultz. This has been a big one for the last couple of years. His heart formula. Nerve formula. Taken this one for a long time too. Not as consistently as I would like, but consistent enough. Great topicals, deep tissue oil and the tea tree and jojoba oil. Great, great products. And Eye Bright. Really cleans up the eyes. Man, I'm looking forward to doing more reviews for you guys in the future and talking about these products in depth and all the herbs and everything. So yeah, reviews to come on the channel. I've tried almost every single product on his line of products except for the female formula. So I swear by his stuff. It's clean, cut, and dry, and it's some of the best you can buy on the market today, and it's more affordable than most products. No contamination whatsoever. So, all right, let's move on. So one company that's not talked enough about, and a man's work that is actually notarized, and it's only because he's been a vet for the last 20 years, and then he published some studies that he later funneled into more information at Longevity, or like at longevity.com. It's Dr. Joel Wallach's work. And so the product and company, Longevity Products, we will talk about here on this channel. And it's another multivitamin mineral stack. Really emphasizes on the vitamins and mineral complexes from the earth, and that people aren't getting enough of these in their day-to-day lives and routines. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a few of the products here and just talk a little bit about that. All right, so the first renditions of these products are the powders. So you have the Tangerine, Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0, and then you also have the Beyond Osteofix here. This is your mineral support. And then to top off the stack, you take an Ultimate EFA Plus. You get Barrage, Flax, and fish oils. So there's all of that. This roughly comes out to $160. Yeah, it gets pretty expensive. You do have some options though. This is a very big product line for Longevity. They are expensive, but they work, is what I want to tell you right here and right now. The other products I want to show you real quick. So you have the Tangy Tangerine tablets here. I'll show you what they look like. They look like that. 4-day, easy. You don't have to pour it into a drink like you do with the powder. You can just take some water, throw them back throughout the day, one tablet every couple of hours until you get 4 down. And then we have the bone building formula, which is another mineral, calcium, magnesium, mineral supplement, vitamin D3, plant-derived trace mineral blend, glucosamine, hydrochloric acid, horsetail, rose hips, and boron. And you take about 4 to 5 of these a day. Boom. There's 5 right there. This is probably going to be one of my staple mineral supplements. I might even replace this with my magnesium supplement I'm taking because I do feel the effects and I feel it working. So these are some options for you too. If you don't want to take powders, you can take tablets, which is great. Like I said, huge, huge, huge product line. So as for Dr. Joe Wallach's work, when I went to a seminar and so here's the other thing. I actually met this guy in person. He came to my hometown and I met him at a seminar at a hotel. It was amazing. One of my friends was there. He got me jump started on the products that I bought at the time. They've been revamped a little bit. The labeling's changed, as you can see there. But I got a couple of his books. So this book by Dr. Joe Wallach nicely sums up signs and symptoms on how to take care of the ailments that you're dealing with. From a medical standpoint, from what I've come to understand, and it just helps you overall on how to treat the cause. Okay, and Dr. Christopher, one of the things I will talk about repeatedly on the channel is that we're always going to go to the cause versus taking care of the symptom. So there's this book, Let's Play Doctor. This one that really got me interested in his work because I was just learning about Dr. Schultz about almost 10, 12 years ago. Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and this has all the herbs that you can think of as far as medicinal uses go. Medicinal guide to plants and such. Just another resource for learning more about herbs and how to use them. So we have that. And then this book talks in summary about people in the blue zones, immortals, the age beaters, and the universal currency for immortality. So this is the immortality book. And this one does have a summary. So to maximize your ability to reach the state of a centurion in our modern high-tech world, you are now obligated to consume a calorie-restricted diet, consciously supplement with plant minerals, as wood ash per se is no longer commonly available to fertilize our gardens or add to our food as culinary ashes, and consume large quantities of high-grade antioxidants each day. So this is it's been a while since I've actually paged through this, but it's chock full of information how to extend, have a good quality of life and longevity of your life. And just like the other 2 doctors I just named, their goal is the same as what this book talks about. So, like begets like, all right? All right, we'll go ahead and move on. I will go ahead and do reviews on longevity products too as I get them. I like to cycle through my products and when I have the money and such. So, but yeah, just wanted to say that here on this video. All right, Gershon Therapy. This was the one book I got before Hastings went out of business. I have DVDs on the Gershon Therapy. It's interesting. This just teaches you a holistic practice of foods, juicing, therapies, and such like that. One thing that they do on their program, as far as a holistic program goes, is they do coffee enemas. Dr. Christopher and Dr. Schultz talked about using high enemas, water enemas, and herbal tea enemas, but never coffee enemas. The juicing therapy in concept with coffee enemas is very interesting from what I have gathered on that information. So looking forward to showing you guys how this works, or at least reading from the book and the work. And then we have Weston A. Price, who was, to sum this up, he was a dentist who traveled the world, especially to third world countries and the like, way back in the day. I might be misquoting that. Leave a comment down below if I am. 1800s. He traveled the world and checked out these indigenous tribes and peoples' way of living and what they ate. And then when we started incorporating processed flour and sugar here in the States, we saw the differences of their teeth health, gum and tooth health, and we got to see the different changes in their genetics from their mouths, things of the like, because of the foods that they were eating. So I want to touch on some of this work a little bit, just because I think it's important. It's going to tie into this channel as far as a holistic practice goes, and learning about herbs and foods and juicing and all of that. Nutrition is important, and basically we wouldn't have the things that we have today if we didn't have nutritionally deficient food. And so really what I'm trying to say is that we should get all of our vital energy from all the food that we eat and consume. So anyway, again, Weston A. Price, he was a DDS back in the 1800s, traveled the world, studied people's mouths and teeth, and saw the differences between the foods that they were eating versus the foods that we got introduced to and started eating today, and how our health took a decline going forward. So yeah, I think this would be very interesting to go through and touch on. All right, you guys, with all that being said, so what I'm also going to show you too on this channel is how to juice, how to make fresh vegetable and fruit juices. This is a part of living a natural healing lifestyle, eating whole foods. I want to make a quick disclaimer here. I am not a vegan. I'm not a part of veganism. I believe it is a cult. I'm just going to go ahead and say that here. Being vegan isn't bad, though. Some people live their lives that way, being a vegan, but not attributing it to veganism. So I want to get that out of the way. I'm the kind of person that can eat whole foods. So whether it's in a 16-ounce steak, eating a ton of eggs, or eating a nice green mixed salad with berries, fruits, nuts, grains, and some seeds in there, I can do either or. That's just how my body works. And first and foremost, I do believe in eating whole foods. When it comes to cleansing, though, I believe it's nice to take a break, take a period of time to where you can fast and cleanse. And I like to do these cleanses every couple of months and just do a week of clean eating, get my body cleaned out using natural foods, herbs, and teas, the like. Do a reset for, well, basically going through the year, cleaning up the body. Another couple things I'm going to talk about in depth is just the herbs themselves. Herbs by themselves. One herb alone can do 500 to 800 different things for the human body, and it's just amazing. I'll show you guys how to make tinctures on this channel, how to make poultices, how to brew and make herbal teas, decoctions, fomentations. I believe I already said poultices. Sorry guys, I've been talking here for a little bit. I want to be able to show you and share all of that stuff with you guys here on this channel. And if anything, it's just going to be great education for anybody that stops by and wants to see one of these videos. The other thing I would like to also show you guys is building and making an herbal garden. So I want to add in some gardening in here, which if I do things right, I'll be able to show you guys how to dry out some herbs, make them ready to use for medicinal uses and stuff, or use fresh herbs. And really they're just leaves from bushes of a plant or berries, roots, things of the like. So I'm looking forward to showing that to you. A project I'm going to be getting done this year is building a garden. So I'm going to be making nice edible food that you would know about, all popular names, but then also I'm going to try and grow herbs that we can use medicinally to make tinctures, put them in teas, use them for ailments for the body and the human body, and to help aid you and build you up as the natural healer that you want to become as you watch these videos. As well as the natural healer that I want to become, the herbalist that I want to become. This is really a project for me to show you guys what I know and what I'm going to learn in the future in becoming the herbalist that I want to become. so that way it can help people. So I'm not going to label these videos in a category as educational. I will only label them as entertainment, just for, the fact of the matter that I don't really know a whole lot, okay? I just don't. So heed my words. You guys can take my advice if you like, but only take it as advice. I'm not telling you how to live your life or to not check in with your medical doctor. So I just wanted to get that out of the way too. But I will say, plenty of studies, thousands of cases from Dr. Schultz, Dr. Christopher, Dr. Joel Wallach, Charlotte Gerson, have proven that these alternative methods work. So I see when people really do back up the programs, when people really do the programs, do the hard work to get the healing that they want, whether it's a damaged limb to a bad heart, they get the results when they really put in the work behind what's there, and do everything that they can in their power to get that healing that they want. And in turn, they also become believers. They also have to believe it as well, having a positive attitude. And we'll touch on more of that as we go, as I make more videos on this channel. And if there's anything else that I discover along the way, as far as medicinal plants go, supplements, then I will talk about it here on the channel as well. It's going to be nothing but healthy and holistic for you to use on your program or programs that you do for yourselves. And that's one of the things that I want to try and just educate you guys on. And show you entertainment-wise. But yeah. All right. I think I've said everything I needed to say. I just wanted to get all this information out to you guys in the first video, and then we will go from there, moving forward on the channel. I look forward to talking to you all and getting in touch with you in the comments as the audience grows and we build a community here. So I'm looking forward to building a community of natural healers. So please follow along on my journey to becoming an herbalist and to becoming a great natural healer. And that will be it for the introduction video. If you guys just found this channel, please like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel to support and get more informed about herbs. All right, I'm HerbGuy. Have a great day.